Welcome into the BenandTravis.com broadcast of Game 27 out of 32. Your undefeated Ben and Travis Echoes take on the Viola Venom division rival, Viola Venom. Ross Millicent will be starting pitcher for the Echoes. Kelby King steps in to face Millicent. First batter of the day. Strike one. Strike two. Three. Set you down. It's Friday Refresh. Brand new. Not yesterday. Friday Refresh. Are we there yet? A 3 to 5 minute motivational podcast every other Friday as Will Carruthers, the Sauce, steps in. 327 hitter, 5 home runs, 17 RBIs on the season. Big strike one, 99 mile an hour fastball. Strike to Will Carruthers. Piece of that one to stay alive. One out here in the top of the first. Ross Millicent facing Will Carruthers, and he strikes him out. That's 2 Friday Refresh strikeouts back to back as Turner McLemore steps in, a .261 average hitter, 6 home runs, 11 RBIs. Lead guitarist for the band, Viola, fouls that fastball off. Strike one. Got him on the changeup. Got him. Struck out the side. That's a Friday Refresh. 3 up, 3 down strikeouts. Brandley Dupree will face off against Bird Lovelorn, 444 hitter with 1 home run and 20 RBIs. Bird Lovelorn swept 7.22 at ERA and see an early swing for Dupree. 1-1 evens the count in the bottom of the first. And strike. Echoes out on the ground early. Goes back to the pitcher, rolls off the back of the pitcher's mound, and he's going to make it save. He's going to beat the throw to first. And we're in business as Peterson steps in for 70 average, 4 home runs, 28 RBIs, and he takes ball 1 with Dupree at first. Ball 2 high from Lovelorn. 20 Ks this season. 195 whip. He throws one strike inside the corner. Oh, should not have swung at that. Fielder out there. Shortstop. Short left field. Get it. Will Mahan steps in. 534 average with only 4 home runs, but 33 RBIs. He's got a man on first. And Bradley Dupree. There's a strike, 1-1 count. Dupree taking off for second. He's going to be toast. Thrown out. There's strike 2. 2-2 with 2 outs to Will Mahan. Full count, 3-2. Anything close, got a hit. Oh, just foul down the third base. Again, third base line. Third base line, he's out in front of all of these. And Will Mahan walk. A 2-out walk. As Ben Hayes steps in, 578 average, 6 home runs. Over to check on Will Mahan, make sure he's back. A little more speed. Strike 1, Hayes. Ball 1. Mahan going. He's going to be toasted again. Wow, one arm from the catcher. 2 on, both thrown out as Jovan Bambino, the right fielder for Viola, steps in. The Venom. Wilson throws a 100 mile an hour ball. High. Piece of that one, 1-1 the count. Hit hard back up the middle. It'll be a base knock for the Venom from Bambino. Quickly in from Will Mahan to Peterson at second base is Ian Fielder, the third baseman. Usually, he's a shortstop today. Strike 1 blows it by him. No outs, 1 on for the Venom early here. In the top of the second. 1-2 the count. Strikes him out. Another Friday refresh. Leader by Minute Motivational Podcast, friend. They went out yesterday. Are we there yet? Zoom Dela Cruz, second baseman. It's the strike. Strike 2 blows the fastball by her. All high. It's a strikeout. That's out number 2. Ball. Every out he's got is a strikeout so far. But one hit as Marla Moore steps in. Catcher for this Venom team. 1-1 the count on strike. Slider fouled. Bank. On the fourth ball. They strand 1, but it's 3 outs all the same by strikeouts. 6 Ks. 7 hitters face, 6 Ks. Bryce Wilson has been Hayes steps in, getting in 578 average. Strike 1 inside. 1-1 the count to Hayes. Make it 2-1. No outs. Make it 3-1 to Hayes. There we go, full count. Hayes on top of it to center field. He'll be safe at first. DeMarco gets it in. The fielder at second. And on second base. As Travis Greasy strode right. 437, yours truly, 3 home runs. He's got Hayes on first, no outs. Top at the second, no score, and he takes strike 1 inside.
Ball inside.
A little higher inside, and a ball. 2-1. 1 on first, no outs. 3-1. Crazy. Full count, 3-2. He hits that one, probably could have let it go. And Creasy's walked, so it'll put 2 on. Goes tried to reach second twice on steals and got gunned out. Last inning. 2 on, no outs. Daniel Creasy up the bat.
Off the plate.
1-0. No outs. Runner in scoring position. Bottom of the second. 2 off the mark to Daniel Creasy. There's a strike inside high. Strike 2. 2-2 to even it. Creasy up the middle. He's going to try to beat that throw home, and he does. And we got a score, 1-0. Score. The Echoes lead 1-0. That's helping Healing Humor. Run. Scoring single. And Daniel Creasy as Blake Holloman takes strike 1. 1-1 inside, missed the mark there. All 2. 2-1, 2 on, 1-0 Echoes lead. Make that 3-1 here in the bottom of the second. There's strike 2 to make it full count. No outs, 2 on for the Echoes. Do damage here, a little out front, a little behind. Oh, they gunned yours truly out at home. My goodness, building tearing us up. 2 on, 1 out. Unfortunately, Holloman won't get the RBIs. Kevin Creasy's on in the batter's box. 443 hitter, 30 RBIs. Keep checking on Daniel, making sure he's not going to third base. We've learned our lesson by now. 1-0 with 1 out.
That's down.
2-0. Creasy, man, that we're pitching to Dunn. There's a strike. 2-1 with 1 out. Check. Daniel Creasy back at second again. 3-1, 1 out, 2 on first and second. Check. Daniel again. Make sure he's not going to third base. Walk Kevin to make it a full. Bases loaded. All the ducks on the pond as Bryce Millison steps in, and the Venom will make a pitching change to go to Rayleigh Overo. 4.43 ERA. He goes ball 1 low. Bases loaded.
Steve Right.
Millicent, and he takes strike one. 1-1 with 1 out. Got 2 strikes. 1-2. Goes down low. He'll score 1. That'll be a base knock up the middle and another helping healing humor. Run added to the good guys' tally. A 2-0 lead as Bradley Dupree steps in. He's 1 for 1 today with a single. Got thrown out trying to steal second. He takes strike 1. Bases loaded.
Nope.
1-1 the count.
That's high.
2-1. 1. Hit that one. Probably should have let it go. It's not going to get fouled. It's going to be out number 2. Bases loaded. Peterson steps in. 0 for 1. Bases loaded. We can let them do something here. 1-1 with 2 outs, 3 on for the Echoes. Anything does some damage here. Get on base. 2-2 with 2 outs. Bases loaded. Goes down low, hits that one. That's not going to do it, folks. They're going to strand 3. But they pick up 2 runs to make it 2-0 as Marco DeMarco, center fielder, steps in to face Millicent in the top of the 3rd. Ball 1, fastball. Anticipated that one. He's going to rip that to right center. But Daniel Presu's up. Cut him off, but it'll be a double. Rayleigh Overroad. Oh, they're going to pinch hit Ben Cringer for the Venom. They'll be making a pitching change to start next inning. Once again, Millicent starts off the inning giving up a hit. Oh my goodness, Hayes, what are you doing? He misses it. Error. And that'll score 1 for the Venom. Hadn't seen that yet. Colby King. The Venom got the lead in half. 2-1. They've got a runner on first. No outs. For the Echoes. Hayes just boots that one. Don't see that very often. Up 2 strikes on Kelby King. Left fielder. And gets the strikeout.
Now batting, the third baseman.
The Friday refresh strikeout as Will Carruthers stands in. Lead singer of the band, Viola. Fouls that one back. 1 out, 1 on. 2 fouls makes it 2 strikes. Brothers, and he strikes out for another K. And now we have Turner McLemore stepping in. 1 on, 2 outs. Millicent trying to mitigate the damage here. It's strike 1 on the changeup. Curveball. He gets him on the corner. Another strikeout, and Mac Gunn will step in. The pitch here in the bottom of the 3rd. 2-1, the Echoes, the good guys lead, and Will Mahan strides in with a walk underneath his belt. In this game, his first at bat, he takes strike 1 from Mac Gunn. Make that strike 2 straight down the middle. Ball inside. Mahan holds off. Ball low. 2-2 evens the count. 3-2. And they walk him again. Mahan walk after 2 straight strikes. Can't find the strike zone. And Hayes steps in. He's 1 for 1. Takes ball 1 inside with Mahan on first. There's a strike. 1-1 to count. No outs. Man on first. Way outside. 2-1. Bottom of the 3rd. Hayes steps in. Is that going to get down? It is not going to get down. That'll be out number 1 as Bambito gets it. Mahan stays first. Yours truly steps in. Got gunned out at home last time. But he did walk. Ball 1. Mahan at first. Check him. Back up at first. Bottom of the 3rd, just in case we hadn't learned our lesson. He gunned out twice, trying to get more bases.
Steve Right.
Strike one. 1-1 the count. 1 out. 1 on.
Be right.
2 strikes. 1-2. Should not have hit that. Popped it up. Should have got walked. Out number 2. Echoes still have a 2-1 lead. Daniel with a single RBI last time. Get something going here with 2 outs and not handling first. They want to make sure he's not going anywhere. Ball 1 inside. All 2 outside this time. All 3 high and outside. Throw it at the batter. And he'll walk. Put 2 on first and second as Holloman steps in. 1-for-1 single. Tucker Turlington will step in and relief with 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd. Holloman takes ball 1. There's ball 2. Thought that might be a strike. There's 1 from Turlington. 3-1 the count. 2 outs. 2 on. Holloman rips that one down the third base line. Hey, buddy, I'm busy. Another helping healing humor score. Another botched base path running. Nonetheless, 3-1. You take runs. That's what matters in these games. Straight strikes to Jovan Bambino. Millicent pokes that one. He's going to go to first. He gets him. Out number 1 of the inning as Ian Fielder steps in for the Venom. Now back. Two strikes, 1 out. Millicent gets him another Friday refresh. 3 to 5 minute motivational podcast from All-Pro counselor Ben Hayes every other Friday. Brand new one yesterday. You can get all this stuff at BettingTracks.com. Strike 1 to Zoom, Dela Cruz. 2 back-to-back changeups from Millicent. Gets him swinging. And the strike 3. The K's keep coming. Need to find a little more offense. Kevin Creasy steps in. Walked last time. Facing off Turlington. He takes ball 1 inside. Rinks that one, can't lay off of it. It's going to go to the warning track off the wall. Creasy's going to try to make second. He should have a double. Nice lick from Kevin Creasy to get a runner in scoring position for Bryce Millicent, who had a single and an RBI in the game already. It's going to be stabbed by Zoom Dela Cruz and over to first for the out, but he does advance. Kevin Creasy to third base. Bradley Dupree steps in. He's 1 for 2. And takes strike 1 from Turlington. Puts that one down. It will score another run. Another Helping Healing Humor podcast. RBI for Bradley Dupree. But he is thrown out at first. Strike to Peterson. The Echoes now lead 4-1. Peterson ropes it out to left field for a single. Bottom of the 4th, a 4-1 good guy lead. Division rival Viola Venom. Will Mahan steps in with 2 walks. 2 free passes to first base. Got thrown out trying to steal second on the first attempt. I think we've learned better. Or at least we hope so. 2-0, 2 outs. There's strike from Turlington. Oh, right at my hand. 3-1 to count. 2 outs. He'll be taking this one. And he's walked again. 3 walks for Mahan. Put 2 on for the Echoes with 2 outs, and Ben Hayes steps in with 2 outs, and he takes ball 1 in the bottom of the 4th. Should not have swung at that one. He did. Got him swinging.
Steve Right.
Strike 2, 1-2 with 2 outs. 2-2, low. Hayes goes low to hit that one. Should be out number 3. And And the Echoes are stranding people left and right today.
The catcher.
Marla Moore, who is gassed, throwing out people left and right today on the base paths. Echoes lead 4-1. Millicent still going strong here in the top of the fifth. Still throwing strikes. Fouled off to stay alive. Ooh, should have check swing, strikeout.
Now batting, the
Bryce
center
Millicent.
fielder,
And Marco DeMarco steps in, who has a double. He's 1 for 1 with a double. Pop that one up. Looks like an out for Peterson. Route number 2.
Now batting, the
Top of the fifth.
Now
Tucker
batting,
Turlington will be replaced by Eduardo Electro. Plays shortstop. And the pinch hit here. I've got running out of opportunities. Waste one on a pitcher. Oh, Frozen Pete's a strikeout. Friday refresh all over this one, and Maggie Meggles will step in at the bottom of the fifth to face yours truly. 0 for 1, but with a walk in today's game. Bottom of the fifth.
That's down.
Ball 1 inside from Meggles.
Nope, that's outside.
Ball 2 outside from Meggles.
Steve
There's a
Wright.
strike over the top. 2-1. No outs.
Off the plate.
3-1. No outs.
Ball four. Keep your base.
Travis Tracy's walked. Hopefully we're a little smarter on the base paths. Do not mess with the catcher. Daniel Creasy steps in. Right fielder for the Echoes, and it's a ball high.
That's high.
2-0 with 1 on for Daniel Creasy.
Nope, high.
That 3-0 still high. Angle's trying to find the strike zone here, and she's not going to do it, and walks 2 bases.
Now batting, the third
Blake Holloman steps in, 2 for 2 with 2 singles and an RBI today. No outs. Bottom of the fifth, 2 on for Holloman.
Off the plate.
All 1 outside.
Nope, that's high.
All 2 high.
Be right.
Brooks gets a strike there, 2-1. No outs.
Ball inside.
3-1. Bottom of the fifth. Holloman hammers that one right at the first baseman.
now batting,
He's out.
catcher. Now
Creasy had a double.
Hero Misano.
Hiro Misano steps in. Getting that first out and checks. Yours truly back to second, safe. 1 out, 2 on for Kevin Creasy.
Nope, that's low.
1-0 ball. Checking back on yours truly again. I'm not going in, folks. I'm not stealing. He's been throwing out way too much today. Strike 1 to Kevin Creasy.
Ball outside.
2-1, 1 out.
That's inside.
3-1, and I want to smash that ball.
Be right.
There's a strike to make it full.
Right, right. Out.
Strikeout, frozen. Kevin Creasy goes down. Strikeout, man. That was,
Number 64.
I appreciate that call. At all. Not that anybody's asking. Bryce Millicent steps in, draws 2 off the mark. It's that one. They're going to strand more runners. It's been the story today. They do lead 4-1.
The left fielder,
Man,
Toby King.
I'd like for this thing to be over by now, as many runners as the Echoes have had. Strike 1 to Kelby King. Strike 2 outside.
Right, three.
Strike 3, man. Mount Milson is
Now
striking
batting,
out
the
machine.
third baseman, number 15.
The drawback to that is if he doesn't strike you out, you're usually hitting single. Luckily, the singles are few and far between. Ooh, that was close to being one.
Be right.
2 strikes, 1-2 the count to the Sauce, Will Brothers. How's that one stay alive?
Right, three.
Blows that strike. Fastball right by him.
Now
For another strikeout. Turner McLemore steps in, 0 for 2 today. Top of the 6th. Come on. At this point, we know the Echoes are going to make the playoffs. It's just, will they be the top seed? They should be. Things get disastrously crazy, but that's a high probability that they will be the number 1 seed in the conference. Strikes out the side. The Friday refresh. Top of the inning for you. Go to Bradley Dupree, 1 for 3 with a single on RBI. Bottom of the 6th. Takes ball 1 from Hiro Misano.
That's down.
7.71 ERA for him. 18 Ks in the season. There's a strike and a 2-1 count.
Nope, inside.
3-1, bottom of the 6th.
Nope, ball 4.
And Bradley Dupree's walked again. A lot of walks going on here, but the Echoes really haven't cashed in nearly as much as they could have. With only 4-1 lead. Ball 1, bottom of the 6th. There's a strike, 1-1 with 1 on. Ball inside. Inside as in get out the way.
Nope, that's high.
3-1 to Peterson. There's a strike to make a full count. I'm going to stay there on that one. It's right to the center fielder. Bill Monahan has drawn 3 walks today. Ball 1. Inside, there's ball 2 high. 2-1 with 1 out. Should not hit that. What are we doing? Terrible decisions today. In the batter's box. Ben Hayes, 1 for 3 and a single. Checking over to make sure my hand stays home.
Steve Wright.
Strike down the pipe for Hayes. It's going to be outside. Ball 1, 1-1. Hit that one hard. It's going to be off the wall. Misjudges the play at the wall. And that will be a helping healing humor run from second base. A nice single for Ben Hayes. Nice double for Ben Hayes. Scores a run to make it 5-1. 2 outs. Hayes on second. Ball 1 to yours truly. 1-0 to count. Make that 2-0 low. 2 outs. Runner on second. Yours truly pokes it through, and they're going to send Ben Hayes around home and score. Another helping healing humor score for the good guys, 6-1. Helping healing humor is a mental health podcast. Christian Perspective comes out every Tuesday. Yours truly, an all-pro counselor Ben Hayes. Strike 1 to Daniel Creasy with yours truly on first. Takes 2 strikes. Goes low to hit that one and should have laid off. It'll be out number 3. Now before the hometown heroes add 2 runs to make it 6-1 as we head to the Venom's last chance. Don't get something here. Strike 1 to Bambina. Ball outside. Strike. Strike 3. Bambina goes down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ian Fielder.
Ian Fielder steps in, 0 for 2 on the day. Nelson trying to finish this thing out. Complete game. Strike 1. He's still throwing. Good control out there. Now back 0-2 with 1 out. Over the first count. Number 2, and Zoom Delacruz stands in. Possible last chance for the Venom. Strike 1 thrown. Strike 2. Fouls it off to stay alive, but barely. Foul ball, staying in there. Oh, check swing, strikeout to end the game. Millicent just very up in this game. Wilson gets the win, 7 innings pitched, 18 strikeouts. 18. 1 earned run. Moves to 7-0 with a 1.47 ERA. Bird Lovelord gets the L. Fortunately goes to 1-4. Unfortunately goes to 1-4. 7.50 ERA. No strikeouts, 3 walks, 2 earned runs. If it's allowed, and your MVP not stunning here is Bryce Millicent. As mentioned, Ben A's 2 for 4, a double, RBI, and 2 runs. He came across the plate. Dan Creasy was 1 for 2 with an RBI. Scored a run himself. Simulates a ball game. Parks and Rec beats their rival, The Office. On the bottom of the rankings, the Oilers decimate the Georgia Bulldogs 17-3. Stone Cold beat the Hitmen 6-1 in a rivalry match. The War Eagles defeat the Gators 7. The Gators take it out on the Ravens 10-2. There's your conference standings. I would say that the Echoes have clinched the number 1 seed, 9.5 games ahead of the nearest rival, and the Ravens come calling in Game 2. We'll have Kevin Creasy being subbed out for catcher Brady Austin. Or some relax says, yeah. This will be Lance Tanner. Will be starting pitcher for the Echoes, facing off against the Ravens in Game 2 of today's doubleheader.
Now batting, the center fielder, number
You're at
1.
home. Home crowd, you got Lane Tanner, 407 ERA, 37 Ks, versus Tristan Roach Jr., 330 average, 8 home runs, 19 RBIs. Strike 1 for Tanner. Most of these pitchers on the staff for the Echoes throw strikes. Staying on, Roach does. 3 steps on. Man, diving catch, Sports Center, Bradley Dupree getting the out, 1 out, and Ed Reed, a Hall of Famer, the Baltimore Ravens, steps in. Face Lane Tanner. He has a 280 average, 5 home runs, 12 RBIs, not a wonderful season for Reed, but nonetheless, you don't want to give this guy any opportunities to do damage because he will. Tanner gets this impressive strikeout against Ed Reed. Aaron Harshwinter, left fielder, 338 average, 6 home runs, 14 RBIs. Stands in with 2 outs for the Ravens. Strike 1. Change up from Tanner. Strike 2. Strike 3. Tanner standing in, getting it in there on him right there for a Friday refresh strikeout. 35-minute motivational podcast every other Friday. A brand new one out yesterday. Of course, you can get it at benandtravis.com. Bradley Dupree, first hitter, 440 average, 1 home run, 21 RBIs. He takes strike 1 and 1-1 count. Strike 2, 1-2.
That's inside.
Strikes to start this thing out. Paddles that one off, stays alive. 2-2. Hammers it hard. Tough dive for the first baseman who's going to make it and get it over just in time to retire Dupree. And Peterson steps in with 1 out. Bottom first. Ball 1 to Peterson. It's home stand. It's the Venom. And the Ravens 3-0 the count to Peterson.
Strike.
There's a strike, 3-1.
Strike.
Strike 2 called. Ooh.
Take your base.
Ooh, that was like the same pitch. But he did not call it strike, and he walks Peterson as Mahan steps in. Checking over to Peterson, probably wise, because this catcher does not necessarily have great on.
Nope, high.
Ball 1 to Mahan.
Strike.
There's a strike, 1-1 count. Check over. Peterson. Peterson's going. He's safe. 1-2 the count to Mahan. Stole second base. These guys don't have what the Venom had in gunning people.
Off the plate.
2-2, 1 out. Pokes it back. It's gonna. Ooh, it almost got through. It's still gonna be safe to Mahan. Runners at the corners for Hayes. Diving stop, but unable to have the arm enough to get it over there.
Strike.
There's strike 1.
Strike.
Safe, stolen. 0-2 the count to Hayes. Up. Tag up. He's going to get out a double play. Gets him out of the inning. Just dumb. I'm not great at base running, if you guys haven't picked it up. Andrew Gregory, catcher for the Ravens. Tanner gets the strikeout. Frozen pizza.
The first baseman.
Ray Lewis steps in. He is extremely dangerous. He has a 217 here, 3 home runs. Not necessarily this season. He's used to having, but I think he cranked one out on me last time. And one of the more top-tier all-star pitchers. Tanner says, I'll strike him out too. Friday refresh
The
stuff.
second baseman.
Bennett Jackson steps in. To say Bo Jackson played for the Ravens. What's he doing up there at second base?
Ball inside. Strike 3.
Strikes out the side, Tanner does. To the Echoes leave people stranded as we're getting really good at it, especially as we close in on playoffs. Strike 1 to yours truly, 438 hitter. Had to dodge out of the way there. Sweet knee music. Ooh. I saw that one a little quicker. 2-2 to count, no outs. Whiffs it. Ain't gonna have enough gas. Oh yeah, it's a home run. Yours truly going, yeah. It's a 418 just over center field, but we'll take it. Helping Healing Humor podcast home run. Mental health podcast from a Christian perspective. Going yard. Make it 1-0 Echoes. Strike 1. 1-1 the count.
That's down.
2-1.
No.
3-1. That'd be a base knock for Daniel Creasy. It's home run from Travis Creasy. It's about time, Blake. About time. Blake Holloman steps in with a runner on first. No outs and a 1-0 lead for the good guys. Strike 1. Daniel Creasy stealing. He's in there safe. 1-1 the count, no outs. Got 2. 3-1, no outs. Creasy on second. They're going to walk him. Holloman takes a free ride to first base. And sub-catcher Grady Austin steps in. And he's a pretty good hitter, 472. With 1 homer and 9 RBIs. You got 2 on first and second. Ball 1. That'll be strike one in the bottom of the second.
Ball low.
2-1 the count. There's another strike. 2-2, no outs, 2 on. 3-2, full.
Ball four.
And he's going to walk the bases loaded
Now batting.
for Lane Tanner, starting pitcher. 200 average, could help himself out big time right here. No outs.
Strike.
Takes strike one from Joseph Hood.
Strike.
Takes 2 strikes. Gets that one, and that's not his. It would have been a strike, but it's going to be a run scoring RBI single. And Healing Humor scoring. Single. Some starting pitcher, Lane Tanner, having a day, makes it 2-0. Good guys. In the bottom of the second, bases loaded for Bradley Dupree. Takes 2 off the mark. 2-0. There's 1 strike 1 to Dupree.
Up time.
3-1 the count.
Strike.
Full count, bottom second, bases loaded, no outs. Hit that one, it's going to seep through. It'll be another helping Healing Humor single. Run scoring single. To make it 3-0, and Peterson steps in and walked his last at no outs, bases loaded, bottom second. Let's do it again. 3-0, good guys. Ball 1, inside to Peterson.
Strike.
1-1 the count.
Strike.
There it is. 1-2 the count. Way outside. 2-2. Bases loaded. Going to hit right to the second baseman. Going to go home. Oh, get the out. Round number 1. Peterson's safe at first, but just barely. 3-0 the count. Strike 1 to my hand. It's high. Same pitch, but a little too high. Inside, he beans my hand. It's a good old-fashioned dislike beanball, but it scores a Helping Healing Humor podcast run. Christian podcast, mental health podcast from Christian perspective. You can get all that stuff at BenandTravis.com. The good old-fashioned dislike is a college football podcast. A short 3 to 5 minute historical podcast where we tell you who we like and why we like them. Ben Hayes plumped. Back-to-back hitters plumped. Good old-fashioned dislike podcast. College football, pro football. Tell you why we like one team, dislike one team, and vice versa. At the end, we tell you who we like. And they're Helping Healing Humor run to make it 5-0. 2-0 with 1 out. 3-0 to yours truly. Gets that one. It's going to be a single. Going to score another run. Helping Healing Humor. Another run, make it 6-0 from yours truly. Daniel Creasy steps in 1-1. They're going to make a pitching change from Joseph Hood to Vinny McConnell. Vinny McConnell's 7.23 ERA. And he starts with strike, 13 Ks, 1.61 whip. Off the mark on the second one. 1-1, 1 out, bases loaded. 2-1. Smacks that one. Maybe in the gap. It's going to be in the gap. Daniel Creasy with a huge double, Helping Healing Humor runs come across the plate every Tuesday. Mental Health Podcast from Christian perspective. Starting a little hope this past week. Echoes explode to an 8-0 lead with 1 out, 2 balls, 3 balls, 2 on, both in scoring position, second and third.
Ball 4. Take the base.
Get us with a stupid decision. They get 2 outs. Ball passed.
Number 10.
2 outs on that one play. Makes me sad. Or not on that one play. Strike to Austin. 1-1 the count. 8-0. Runners in scoring position. Austin gets out in front of that, fouls it back. 1-2. Hate to leave those guys stranded. That's what they're exactly going to do, but not before an 8-run explosion in the bottom of the second.
Now batting, the
An 8-0 lead with Avalon Hornblower stepping in. 211 average, 4 home runs. She is the shortstop. 8-0 score we have here. Going in the top of the third. An 8-run explosion there in the bottom of the second. For the good guys, we'll take it every time. Painter out here dealing. Another strikeout.
right fielder, number 24.
Blade Blacksmith steps in for the Ravens. Strike one from Tanner. Hit hard, run at Blake Holloman, who backhands that second for out number 2. Vinny McConnell stepping in to bat. That's ball 1. Pops that one up. Daniel Creasy runs in. Calls for it. That'll be out number 3. We go to the bottom of the third. Goes have 7 hits so far as Lane Painter steps in. 1 for 1 with a single and RBI. With bases loaded last inning, he helped himself out. He takes strike 1 there. 1-1, bottom of the third. This broadcast brought to you by PennandTravis.com. It's it right to Ray Lewis, who then steps on first base. For out number 1, Dupree, 1 for 2 today. Takes strike 1 high. Next one's low. Misses the mark. 1-1 with 1 out. Strike 2. 1-2. Gets that one. Pokes it over to second base. To be out number 2. Peterson steps in. 0 for 1, but with a walk. Bottom third with 2 outs. Trying to get something going. He fouls it back. Should have laid off that. 1-1. 2-1. Pokes it over to second. Very similar to earlier in the inning, and it'll be out number 3. Get in the fourth. 8-0 lead for your hometown heroes. Strike 1. Be a knock, man over, and he gets there. Out number 1.
The third baseman.
We have Ed Reed again. Great. Can't fall asleep on him. Oh, gosh, he just hit that paper ton. Foul ball upper deck. Thankfully, foul ball. 2 strikes.
Strike 3.
Strike 3, he gets it. Another Friday refresh. Strikeout. And Aaron Harshman steps in. Face Cannon. 333 average. Not bad in this league. Changeup hit hard. Front at Bradley Dupree for out number 3. These guys building like crazy. At the bottom of the fourth, Mayan is a single RBI. He's also hit by a pitch.
Now pitching,
And
number
it
56.
to Malachi Boone on the mound. Ball 1, 95 miles per hour.
Outside.
Ball 2, 98. There is a strike. 90s. Heat here.
Inside.
And over to second base.
Now batting. The
Second verse, same as the first. 0 for 1 RBI hit by pitch for Hayes. Facing Malachi Boone. Strike 1. Still swinging in the 90s. Low that time. 1-1 with 1 out. 2-1 high. 3-1 high. Should have not swung at that one.
Ball 4.
Walks Hayes. First base. 1 out walk.
Fielder.
Yours truly with a home run and a single with 2 RBIs. Baby, let's keep it going.
That's up.
Ball 1. Boom.
No.
Ball 2 from Boom.
Strike.
Strike. He's stealing. Being safe by a mile. 3-1 to count to Creasy. 3-2 full, 1 out. Runner in scoring position. Second throws me right at me and walks me. Puts 2 on. Daniel Creasy, who's 2 for 2 with a double and a single and 2 RBIs of his own with 1 out. Runners at first and second. Broadcast brought to you by BenandTravis.com. Get all our freebies in your inbox by signing up. All right now. 1-1 to Creasy. Low, 2-1, 1 out. Bottom of the fourth. Ball 3, 3-1. Bottom of the fourth. First and second. There's a strike, full count. Drop that one in. And a score, another helping healing humor with Ben and Travis Mental Health Podcast. Run to make it 9-0. Big hit there from Daniel Creasy. Anderson Richard will sub in on the pitching mound. Pitching mound on the mound. Strike 1 to Holloman. Daniel Creasy going. He'll be safe at second. 1-2 the count to Holloman with 1 out. Hopes that one over. It's going to be advance. Going to be thrown out at first, but not before another helping healing humor run. RBI for Blake Holloman. Grady Austin steps in. 2 outs. Runner on third. Strike 1. Bottom of the fourth here. 1-1 the count with 2 outs. Austin all over that one. Can score another helping healing humor run. Make it 11-0. The runner on first. Tanner steps in. For 2 with an RBI. 2 outs. Can help himself out here. Big strike 1 with Grady Austin as catcher on first. It's that one hard. It's going to be a base knock. And the inning stays alive. 2 out. Base hit. For starting pitcher Lane Tanner. Bradley Dupree. 1 for 3 and a single. An RBI with 2 outs. Next that one, it is stabbed down, and it will be out number 3. Man, the crew just can't get any luck. Not before they add 3 runs, an 11-0 blowout right now in the top of the 5th. From the Echoes. Strike 1 from Tanner, still throwing strong here. Haven't given up much of nothing. Bound to stay alive. Doing 2-2. That one foul. We hit center, and called it. And out number 1 here in the top of the 5th as Ray Lewis steps in.
Number 52.
0 for 1 on the day. You never know when he's going to make you pay extra phone tax. That one hard. Right out Hayes, who gives ground and makes the out.
Second baseman, number 42.
Strike 1, fork ball. Painter versus Bennett Jackson. Got him. Friday refresh strikeout. And sent us to the bottom. Painter having his best outing yet. Anderson steps in. Echoes should have the green light to swing and hit anything that's close at this point with an 11-0 lead. Third baseline, it is fair. Ed Reed over first. Cannon goes deep in the pocket.
Fielder, number 14.
Beaumont Frye will come in. Play center field here in the bottom of the 5th. 1 out. Big strike 1.
That's inside.
1-1 with 1 out. Hit that one a ton, unfortunately, right at the right fielder.
The second baseman.
And now he steps in. It's going to get replaced. Pants
Now
Khan.
batting number 47.
2 outs.
Strike.
Bottom of the 5th, he takes strike 1.
No, that low.
1-1. Sounding hard. Ray Lewis diving catch, makes it, and gets up in time to get it to first for out number 3. And we head to the
Now
top of the
batting,
6th.
shortstop, number
Evelyn
21.
Hornblower. Face Tanner. With the subbing out.
Foul ball. Right.
Strike 2.
Strike 3.
Friday refresh strikeout.
Now
Tanner.
batting,
He's
the right
his best
fielder,
outing
number 24.
this season.
Strike.
Showing great control. That should be terrifying to other teams in the postseason. The base knock.
Now batting, the
Belief
pitcher,
is that
now batting,
oh, it's
number
Kareem
26.
Leverage. Third baseman will come in, the pinch hit. As it is believed Tanner is the weak link of this pitching rotation. That guy can get into the deep innings. This team really has no weaknesses. That's a base knock. Put 2 on with 1 out. In the top of the 6th is Tristan Roach
Number
Jr.
9.
Faces off again.
Strike.
There's the fastball by him. Fork ball. Deep in the pocket. Houston steps up, throws it in. As we speak of that,
Now
it's
batting,
a little
the
bit of
third
trouble as
baseman,
Ed Reed steps
number
in.
20.
Strike. Foul ball. Foul.
Allen off to stay alive here. Number 2, Dupree
Now batting,
gets it
the
home.
left fielder, number 14.
Scored 11-0 with 2 outs.
Strike. That's outside. Foul ball.
1-2 the count. Harsh winter. Hit hard.
You're out.
And he gets out of the jam with a strikeout, and they leave 3 stranded. And Abdiel Wasman will come in, the closer, in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 83.
Yours truly will step out as Emmanuel Lafayette will step in.
Number 22.
Base
Strike.
Wasman and takes strike 1.
Strike.
Strike 2, 0-2. Goes down low, should have stayed off that. Out number 1.
Now back. The right fielder.
Daniel Creasy steps in.
Right.
Strike 1.
Right.
Strike 2. Late. Smashes it to left field. Harshman. He'll be safe for another single. 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Blake Holloman steps in. He'll be subbed out. Spence Warren steps in.
Number 14. Nope, high.
Creasy going second. And then safe with 1 out, bottom of the 6th.
Ball inside.
2-0. Spots.
That's low.
Rio response.
Strike.
Just strong inside.
Take your base.
He's walked.
Now batting, the catcher,
Reed
number
Austin
10.
steps in. 2 on, 1 out, bottom of the 6th.
Strike.
1 to Austin.
That's inside.
1-1.
That's up.
Ooh. Strike. Ooh, it's going to be a double play ball. That's what it is. And send us to the top of the 7th.
Now batting, the catcher, number 8.
Gregory steps in. Make substitution here.
Now
Mason
pitching,
Payton will
number
step in
41.
as the closer.
Strike.
Strike 1. Defender Gregory. Hit. Priestley coming in. Sliding catch for out
The
1.
first baseman,
And
number
Ray Lewis steps
52.
in. Nightmare fuel. Face this guy.
Strike.
Strike 1.
Strike.
Strike 2. Not seeing a lot of Grayson.
Outside.
Cleveland.
Strike 3.
Strikes
Now
out
batting, the
Lewis.
second baseman,
Get to the
number
Ravens'
42.
last hope. And an 11-0 blowout here at the home stadium of War Heroes, the Echoes.
Ball inside. Strike. Strike 3.
Frozen Pizza Strikeout. The Friday Refresh comes to you every other Friday, 3 to 5 minute motivational podcast as the Echoes get another dub, shutting out the Baltimore Ravens on 3 hits, no runs, 11-0 instructions, man, hands of the Echoes. Wayne Tanner gets his 2nd win of the season. 3 hits allowed, 10 Ks. 3.26 ERA, and Hayden gets the save. Jay Hood gets the L. He's 0-4 on the season. MVP Daniel Creasy 4 for 4 with a double, 3 RBIs, 2 runs, 3 stolen bases. Lane Tanner 6 innings pitched, 3 hits allowed, 10 Ks. And yours truly 2 for 2. One of those being a home run, 2 RBIs. Truly as the Echoes stay undefeated, if you know what I'm saying. Here we go, simulating the games. Supersonics get a 1-0 lead win over Goon Patrol. Parks and Rec beat the Trash Pandas 5-2. So they've got an off here late. Bayou Bengals beat the Bulldogs 5-0. Skits with the True 3-0 over the Stone Colds. Folks, we're 28-0. We got 4 more games to play here in the regular season. The boys, the Benny Traps Echoes, seal up that #1 slot in the real deal division. We'll take a real quick look at the season standings here. Wild card standing. The Echoes and Supersonics are the leaders of the National Conference Division. Still something to be determined there about Supersonics. With Skits with the Truth and the Viola Venom taking up the wild card spots currently. Venom have a game and a half lead over the Ravens. That came out of the wash in the last 2 games. In the Intercontinental Conference, you have the War Eagles leading the division, along with the Canada Hitmen, Harlem Heat, and the Office are your wild card people. Still a lot to be determined in the divisions, or most of the divisions. The Real Deal Division, which has been determined. The Supersonics have a 1-game lead over the Ravens. In the Pro Division, 2-game lead over the Goon Patrol. The only team that's out Pro Division are the Oilers. We still have that many games left. In the TV division, we have the Canadian Hitmen, who have a half-game lead on the Harlem Heat, a full-game lead on the Office, and a 2-game lead on the Stone Colds, a 3-game lead over the Parks and Rec. All of that is still possible. Any of those teams still win that division. Very similar over in the SEC division. The War Eagles have a 1.5 game lead over the Bulldogs, 2.5 game lead over the Bengals and Gators. And Alabama needs a lot to happen with their 4-game lead, so everything's still open, possible, other than the real deal division sealed up. Folks, we hope you have a great day. Thank you for joining us here on the broadcast brought to you by